Welcome to the Michele Roys Show.
Hello, and welcome to another Michele Roys Show. Today is a special one. I'm celebrating 1 year since my book, But You Look Just Fine, has been printed. And so I was going to do this a little bit different. And I just wanted to really thank you, my friends, for being here. So today is about celebrating not only the book and accomplishments, but you who have been here with me on this journey alongside me. I am so grateful and my heart is so full of thankfulness, and I just wanted to share with you. So come on in and let's take some little time together. Wow, my friends, to look at 1 year, it's gone by so fast. Can you imagine? 1 year ago, we had just launched But You Look Just Fine. And all the ups and downs that come with writing a book. You know, the beginning of the journey, even writing the book for me was a process that took 4 years from beginning to the end. The developmental coaching, the editing, first let's start with all the writing and the journals that I did and hours on end to be able to process what I was going through, this life-changing, altering moments in my life, and how I had to put all of that together to make sense for myself. And in the middle of it all, what kept coming back to me was visualizing that person. That one person out there that was going through something similar to me, that felt like life had been upended, that everything that they were trying to do had just suddenly taken from them. And they're left with so much pain, emotional, physical, mental, all of those things. And I wanted to be able to show that there is still hope. And that's what caused me to start writing, to turn my pain into purpose, to be able to process it for myself, but see how I could help others who are going to something similar. And it's not always just pain and chronic pain that we have to go through. We go through such different experiences in life. Grief. How do you handle grief? How do you handle relationship problems, children problems, work problems? How do you handle health issues? And especially when everything comes all at once. I think it's so important for us to be able to find ourselves in the middle of that storm and find ways to keep going. So that's why I wrote my book, But You Look Just Fine. And now it's been 1 year since it's launched into the world, and it's global. It's been in over 14 countries already, and that is so exciting. 4 continents, just the ones that I know about, and it's only the beginning. But it's not just because of me or my story. It's about the mission behind it, that no one should be walking alone. No one should feel that they're completely isolated in their struggles, especially those of us that are facing invisible illnesses, invisible struggles. You should not feel alone, my friend. And that's why I'm putting this book out there. And this is why I do this podcast every single week, to connect with you so that you know that there is a way forward and that you don't have to feel alone. Because I know that during those difficult moments in my life, I felt alone and I felt very isolated. Because it is hard to explain to people when you're going through something hard that they can't see and visualize, and it's a daily struggle. It's okay. As you build yourself up in this journey, as you feel a little bit more strong and capable of showing a little bit of love and care for other people, when you share your story, other people feel seen. Because each of us go through different things and different struggles in our lives, but I believe that God can use all of it to help someone else. Our struggles, how we handled them, and how we grow from them, it's leading a way for others to be able to do the same. And I think that is so important. You know, it's not easy. I will not lie. It's just not easy. And you don't have to have written a book to share on this, you know, so that you can still share your story wherever you are. Because I bet you, my friend, someone out there that really wants to hear what you have to say, that wants to learn from what you've just gone through and how you have overcome whatever challenges that you face. Being a divorce, being a loss of a loved one, of a child, being addiction, any of those things. If you're able to find the tools there, show it to your friend. Show it for the next person, because we need each other. And I think that is so important. So reflecting on my journey as well, and where have I been in the last year, it's so encouraging to know that I have such support, so many friends, family, of course my husband, my sons are the first there, but that have helped me along this last 7 years of my life, and bringing the good out of something that could have been a complete defeat, and reading back. I love to receive notes. I love to receive emails, texts, DMs, and book reviews. It really encourages my heart. And I wanted to share with you a few of those messages as well, just so that you can see we're not alone in this journey. And I want you to just allow yourself to feel this as I was feeling this. It's just so beautiful to get reviews. I know it takes a little time for people to do that, but it just really warms my heart. I will just read a couple of them here. So this one here is in Goodreads, and Mitzi says, my mom got a signed copy of the book from Michele from me in a stall in Clare. Michele sent the kindest little message. I really enjoy reading this because it really helped me to undo a lot of my negative thoughts surrounding my chronic illness. I'm always saying, body, what's wrong with you? Why can't you act normal? You used to be fine, quote unquote. This book has helped me to realize the importance of self-care and focusing on future joy rather than comparison to the healthy version of me that remained in the past. I couldn't count the amount of times where I stopped my page and said, hey, I say that all the time. I really felt seen. I feel emotional just reading that right now. Thank you, Mitzi. It's so nice to be able to help other people feel seen in their journey. And this for me really touched my heart. Like it's touching my heart again. But it's so beautiful because it is from the heart. And that's exactly why I wrote this book. So that others going through this journey know that they are not alone. And they too can turn this challenge that they're facing into something positive. They can still find their joy in the journey, which is so important. Oh dear, my eyes. A little bit of tears are good. It cleans your eyes out. And another message I got was, this is in Amazon, But You Look Just Fine is a powerful, soul-bearing memoir by Michele Roys that shines a light on the silent battles of chronic pain and invisible illness. With raw honesty and hard-won wisdom, Michele invites readers into her journey of resilience, self-discovery, and healing. This isn't just a story of survival, it's a guidebook for finding joy when everything hurts, a must-read for anyone who has ever felt unseen or overwhelmed by life demands. Thank you very much, the anonymous person who wrote this part. This one for someone else in the UK. Michele shares such a raw and authentic story in But You Look Just Fine. This deeply personal memoir takes you on her complex journey through chronic pain and invisible illness, uncovering how her adult pain is intricately connected to unresolved childhood trauma. What makes this book truly stand out is not just its vulnerability, but Michele's honest reflection on her path towards holistic healing, mind, body, and spirit. Through her words, you witness and rediscover of joy, self-compassion, and courage to act of embracing a new version of herself. A deeply touching, empowering read. I wholeheartedly invite you to read it. Thank you so much. Yes, it is very raw. If you read my book, I open it all there, and even going through that process of feeling, what are people going to think about me? I'm exposing so much of myself. I am laying myself bare here. But the other part of me was saying, you know what? This is what people need. The honest reflection of someone that's actually going through what she's going through, and opening myself to share honestly what was going on in my personal life, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, the trials and battles that I did go through and I still go through. to keep going, to keep finding hope and joy in this storm. And the storm may not go away as fast as you have predicted. I know for me, I'm still in it, but I find those pockets of peace in between. And I hold on to that. And things like this, little messages and reviews of the book, just makes it all those struggles and trials of getting this to the finish line. Because I can tell you, it is not easy to write a book. And I am so impressed of every single author out there, because it takes so much dedication, so much patience, and so much blood, sweat, and tears, literally, to get it over the line, to just really finish. So it's something that, it's so encouraging and uplifting to hear the other side. And not only in my book, which is what I'm celebrating right now, but it's just having you in my journey. Yes, you, the listener, right there. Exactly, you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being part of what I'm creating here. A platform where we can be together, we can feel supported, we can feel hopeful, and most of all, we can know that we can still find joy in our struggles and that God is good. He will keep carrying us through every single thing we go through. He's amazing God. And things like this really makes me so happy. And I'll just read one more. This one was from the States. And this is Tom Brandt. This is the finest, most honest written book I've ever read. The author displays a sense of understanding and empathy for others that truly is inspirational. It's as though Michele found a treasure map and she wants to share all the treasure with all of us. You'll be inspired. You feel that there's a true and clear road to happiness and health through courage, faith, family, and the Almighty. This could be the most transformative book you read in 2026. I highly recommend it. Oh, thank you so much, Tom. How beautiful is that? To know that other people can find a roadmap through the struggles that I went through. And for you, my friend, you don't have to write a book or make a podcast or record a podcast to share your story. Wherever you are right now, you can start talking to someone next to you. You can start listening to them and seeing how they're doing. And then sharing what you're going through in a one-to-one basis. That's already an opening for other people to feel seen and to know that they're less alone. Because it's so easy for everybody to just see the Instagram version of everything looks fine and dandy, but what's actually going inside for other people? We're more disconnected than ever before right now. And this is something that we can start small, showing others that we care for them. And that's what I want to encourage with this podcast. Yes, I'm celebrating this huge milestone for myself, but I'm also celebrating you. I'm celebrating every single person that came along this journey for me, not only the 7 years that it's been, but also supporting me. The kind words, the message, the text, the reviews, the comments on Facebook or on Instagram or the podcast, Apple Podcasts, every single one of them means the world to me. Because it means that what I'm doing matters. And I know it matters because so many people have told me this. But I just want to encourage you, wherever you are in your journey, my friend, reach out to the next person. Help the next person. Because when we are feeling helpless, we help. When we are feeling pain, we reach out. We talk. Don't do life on your own. Really don't. You're not meant to. And it's okay. It's okay to be dependent on other people. And it's okay also to not have good days. But as long as you pick yourself up again and say, you know what? Tomorrow's going to be a better day. And then make it a better day. You can always overcome whatever challenge you're facing. Just keep your heart steady. Allow God to come into your life and help you whatever journey you're going through, my friend. And thank you. Thank you for being part of this journey. Thank you for being here. And thank you for sharing this. If you have read, but you look just fine, and you haven't left me a review, please do. I love, love, love to hear from you. Could be on Amazon or Goodreads or even in the website, anywhere. And if this spoke to you, share it. Share it with someone else. Let them know that they're not alone. And let's continue building this community. And please do reach out to me. Connect at micheleroys.com. And I would love to hear from you. If you need anything, let me know how I can pray for you, how I can help you in any way I can. Until next week, may God bless and keep you. Bye for now.
This was the Michele Roys Show.